This concept of a white ethno-state simply means a country of European people whose immigration policy ensures that their ethnicity remains the majority. Yes, folks, European people are ethnic too. It's not just a term to describe non-white spiciness. Swedish, German, Icelandic, Estonian, these are examples of European ethnicities, also known as people of the white race. But they haven't needed to call themselves ethno-nationalists or an ethno-state because it's stating the obvious. Their nation is made up of people sharing the same ethnicity. They just call themselves a nation, a country, and there can be many flavors of European nationalism. They also don't call themselves white nationalists because they are not a generic white. They are a unique and different ethnicity. They are Finns, Celts, Spaniards, Slavs, Anglos, and so on. And I'd add that before European nations as we know them today existed, we even had more European diversity as the European continent consisted of thousands of interesting European tribes with unique languages and culture, even more distinct than now. I'd actually prefer that than what we have now. Today, there are around 87 or so European ethnicities in Europe alone. Others argue that the colonies, Australia, Canada, America, New Zealand, South Africa, became their own European ethnicity over time as they left Europe, remained separate, and formed their own culture and even physical look through time. However, within these countries there are plenty of Europeans who retain their ethnic roots, German, Dutch, English, French, etc. And these colonies too were ethno-states until anti-white poison entered into their minds. They didn't need to call it that, but that is what it was. I'm going to say what all you think and know to be true. It can never, ever be too white. It's never white enough. The honest truth is that most states like Oregon and Minnesota and on, were great places to live until diversity was forced in our communities as an act of hate, bringing with it all forms of nothing good. European people are the only people on the face of the earth who are told they're evil for wanting to determine their own destiny, for wanting a country of their own for their people. Well, the time of being guilted and manipulated is over. To me, the most important thing is preserving a white majority in European countries for a multitude of reasons, and I don't care what you want to call it. The future of our children, and literally of mankind, depends on us speaking the truth loudly against anti-white leftist lies which have infected the West. You may snicker at me now, but years from now, people will watch this and say, she was right. For if we don't speak up for ourselves now and protect the progeny of Western civilization, the world has yet to see the sort of evil that will come.